everybody. How's it going? Happy Thursday. We are going to finish this game today. I just know it. I know it's going to happen. Alright, let's see what we got to do here. We got lasers. Morning, Suki. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day today. I was thinking about this game, just like, oh, I don't know if my brain can take it today. But then I was like, no, I can do it. So, key first. So we need to get, I'm sure there's some sort of craziness that I need to do with the color changing and all that. So, but let's just start. Still a bit sleepy. You've been staying up way too late, and I appreciate it with zombie time, but you need to take care of yourself, my friend. All right, let's see. So it wasn't that one. Oh, interesting. Okay. So clearly this has to do with changing these boxes to different colors. All right, I'm not. Yay! That's right. Vacation for me is, and Sassy is vacation for you too, huh? 2 less streamers you feel like you need to watch. I'm trying to pay attention to what is opening which door. I see these are opening. Alright, so if this one's red... Oh, it's like my brain can't even start doing this early. It'll turn off the laser and drop the box. But that's probably this one. Morning, Yoda. How are you? Oh, I'm not sure. Interesting. Can we, in fact? No, we can't push this one. So this one can only turn purple, and that one can only turn red. And I think that's the one we need, because that one's already blue. Oh, the brain is like, oh my goodness. Wait, oh, so wait a minute. Do they both have to be? Oh, we don't care about that. How do I get up, though? Alright, and how do I turn this one red if... Oh, but then how do I get it back up? Oh, I turn the balloons back on. Sometimes, you guys, just sometimes. Sometimes I just don't quite get life. Okay, so then we're going to ride that one up, right? So I think we got the painting correct, I think. But then when we turn this one purple to drop the that maybe we just have to jump, turn it and jump. That's probably all there is to that. Let's just see. At least one for science, right? Hey, Smoke. How's it going? This is the coolest game. No, this isn't going to work because before the, oh gosh, how is this going to work? Good morning, Mr. Panda Chops. How are you doing? I'm so sorry you're sick. Oh, you're playing 7 days. Nice. I was over there yesterday, and he kept saying he was about to go off, and he was going to do the purge today. And then he ended up streaming for like 8 hours. You're so welcome. It was so awesome what you did. You guys, SmokeX just did a 24-hour stream. It was crazy. Oh, you're so welcome. I was really glad I caught you. I don't get to watch you nearly as often as I would like. Okay, how is this going to work? I was thinking I could just ride the balloon up. Hey, Sonny. I think I messed it up. I was thinking I could just ride the balloon up, but, yeah, you know, I have a few Aussie streamers now that I watch and who watch me, and they come in my evening stream and like they're just getting up. It's confusing. Oh, wow, Sonny, 2 days in a row. Is it too loud? I know, it's like really chill. You're doing all these terrible things. And you guys, the sad part, if you do ! Death, it'll show you how many times I've died in this game. So it seems like a cute little game, but it's kind of brutal. I have died a lot. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it's up there. It's pretty up there. The amount of times I've died in a video game trying to figure it out. Like right now, I thought I had it figured out, but I don't. Hey, VR Realm, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. So, yeah, so if anyone has any ideas, I will be happy to entertain them. So if we ride the balloon up, we're going to get hit by the laser before the box blocks the laser. I can turn the laser off by turning it red, but that also makes the box disappear. Which would mean we couldn't ride it up, you see. Yeah, we will hit the laser right there. Boop, and die. I'm pretty sure. Oh, but we can jump. No, we can't jump. No worries at all, you guys. Oh, thank you so much, Sonny. And if you could give Mr. Panda Chops a shouty also, that would be awesome. Yeah, like all you good streamers in here. Yeah, you guys, if you watch me at all, especially in the afternoon now that I'm playing Last of Us, you know I refer to Days Gone all the time. So I was so excited that Mr. Panda Chops was playing that this morning, and I got right on there to watch. Alright, I think we're going to die, but I'm going to give it a try for science. Because I'm not sure what else to do. Yeah, that's what I thought. There was no way that wasn't happening. Alright, let's see. I think we ultimately do need that box to be painted red, but maybe just not yet. Oh, how does that... Oh, yeah, I think it'll work. I got it. I just painted the box... I painted the box red too soon. That was the problem. Okay. Now the problem is purple, which we need to get in there. Then this box needs to be purple. Wait, let me see how this is going to work. Yeah, the blue box needs to be purple. That's what needs to happen first before we do this. Okay. At the beginning, you guys that haven't been watching, the puzzles have gotten steadily harder as we've gone along. And now they're really getting, well, not now, but they've gotten quite challenging. Quite challenging. There we go. I think that will work for us. Oh no, then we got the blue one. How is this gonna work? I need that box to be purple to jump on. We gotta get the key first is the idea here. And then get across to the door. Oh my goodness. I thought I had it figured out. Ugh. So we need the blue laser to open the door for the key, which is why that one needed to be blue so that we could turn. No, that wouldn't have worked anyway. But now, when we turn red, how does that work? Oh, right, that works. That works. The problem with playing a complicated game in the morning is that your brain doesn't work properly. It works. Okay, now I just gotta jump. Let's see. What am I on? What color? Can I be on this color? Yes. Oh, I didn't jump far enough. Oh, shoot. But that's how it works. Pretty sure I have that right. Just have to jump further. There we go. All right, got our key. Now, whoops. Oh, that's a problem. That might be a problem. Maybe it's not a problem, actually. Oh, yes, it is a problem. Oh my gosh. But I can jump through. Let me see, how is this going to work? So I jump through. Oh no, I'm making this too complicated. Oh no, I'm not. I forgot that was there. So if I bake, all right, what color? I can't remember what color that box is over there. It's purple. So I just need to jump and be red. Oh, there. Okay, cool. So, a little backstory for those of you that don't know. The goal of this game has been finding these colors on the color wheel. So we found each individual color and then had a bunch of puzzles that we had to solve, like very, similar, various color puzzles, color changing puzzles. And we're almost at the end now. We found all the colors, and there's been a story unfolding of this kid's mother who was working in the gray world, was working with color, and we think she's imprisoned or something. We don't really know, but we think we're at the university now, and we think once we get out of all this stuff that we're going to find her and live happily ever after. I think that's what's going to happen. Okay, so maybe now we need to do the opposite thing with the purple one. We need to color the purple one red, maybe? No, we can't color the purple one red because you can't drag it across. I wonder if we have to color, if there's a reason to color the chartreuse one red. Because, let's see, we're going to need the red one to fire. No, we can't. If we can't do that one red, we need the red. We need that one to stay the color that it is. Okay, so if we say blue, and then we're going to jump and change the color just like we did on the other side. How is that going to work? Oh yes, I thought we would finish yesterday, but no. We're as the puzzles have gotten. And good morning, Chris, or good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm deep in thinking how this is going to work. Yeah, because purple will drop that box. Yeah, the purple, they're the colors they need to be. So, as you know, the puzzles keep getting harder as we go further, and it just took us a long time to get this far. But we're definitely going to finish this morning. So colors are good. We're just going to have to jump. We're going to turn pale blue to get past, and then we'll jump as we turn purple. Wait, why did that not work? Why didn't that work? Oh no! Why didn't that work? Ooh, boo, 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 boo. I don't know why that didn't work. I don't get it. Why didn't that work? Is it too fast? Hey VJ, how's it going? Thank you so much. Okay. It is really cool, I have to say. It's really cool. The mechanic of this color changing thing with the puzzles is very different than anything I've played before. And I'm really just enjoying it so much, in spite of the fact that it's definitely kicking my butt. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so I don't know why this didn't work before when I did it a minute ago. There we go. I think it just, I don't know why that didn't work. I think that was just a mistake. All right. So what color do we need? We need to make it be chartreuse. Wait, what color do I have it now? No! I'm gonna die because I can't remember what color I have it. Oh, light blue. Oh no! Oh! Oh, that's right. That doesn't make sense. It has to be purple. Oh, that was so stupid. That was really stupid, you guys. Oh my goodness. So our original goal was to finish the game with less than 100 deaths. Now our goal is to finish the game with less than 1,000. So, you know, goals. Oh yeah. Whoops, I messed that up too. You know, then I tell myself this part started really hard, so... Uh-oh, I don't... Why is it over here? Blowing a raspberry on your cat's tub while she was asleep. Oh, gosh, BJ. That is a hard-learned lesson, that. Yeah, that was really dumb, that last one. Sometimes I overthink. Okay. Oh, what was that about? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that was a small break, wasn't it? I was hoping we were going to have a few rooms that we didn't have to puzzle through. Well, I don't know. I bet it seemed inviting. Was the cat like laying there all, you know, exposed? Add rooms trashed. Yeah, we need a command like that, don't we? if I do another command, it needs to be a hug one, because Chris is dying for me to have a hug command. So now, what are we gonna do? So the next one I do is gonna have to be that. All right, let's see how is this gonna work. Hey Wario, how are you doing? Good to see you in here. Good morning, Maruski. How are you? How's your day going? All right, so already we're in a little bit of a pickle here. I think we have to paint this one. And you know, I have that hug emote, but I need to put it, I thought I already had it in the free emotes, but I don't. How is that gonna work? Wait a minute here. I was gonna push this one across and then go around the bottom, but I don't know how that's gonna work. I won't be able, I've gotta go over the top, but how am I gonna do that with this the same color as the, oh, I think maybe I just have to jump before I fry. I'm not even sure I can get up there with that laser right there. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. That one was for science, you guys. Totally for science. Alright, so I can paint that box a different color, which is what I need to do to get up top to get the other box. But I can't get through here without getting lasered. Because if I turn this one blue to get by, I've got to have both these lasers on my head. Oh, I know. Duh. Okay, so then I need to paint this one. Do I paint it blue or do I paint it purple? I think I paint it blue because then I gotta go get the other one. How am I? Oh, okay, yeah. Yep. Come on. Okay. Oh, wait. That's gonna mess me up down below. Well, no, it won't. We don't care about that stuff getting stressed. Oh, yeah, it will. Because now when I change this one blue to get by down there, it's going to let the laser through. See? How's that going to work? Oh, I just got to paint this box purple, not blue. Right? Sometimes I just can't think it all the way till the end. No! Silly. There we go. Hard a time as I've had with this game, I have really liked it a lot. I'm going to say it's one of my top 3 favorite games that we've played on this show. Why didn't that work? Oh. Yeah, problem. How is this going to work? How is this going to work? Thank you, Sonny. Yeah, you guys definitely be following Maruski. Maruski, did you survive the end since I had to turn off your stream? You guys, Maruski's playing her permadeath run with HGG in No Man's Sky on her stream. And I had to go off early yesterday. She seemed like she was doing really well. Yes, I'm sorry to say there's going to be a need for that. I would like to think there wasn't, but I believe there will be. And Sunny, don't worry about it. If she's getting her breakfast or whatever, I'll do it. do it for myself fairly often. This game's pretty slow. It's not like I can't stop and add a death too, sadly, when I need to. Alright, now this one needs to be blue, right? So I can climb up the ladder. That's the trick of this one, is that you got to keep changing them all different colors. Yeah, that laser's purple. Okay. Okay. All right, so now we got to get these boxes into that slot. I think they'll have to be purple, both of them. All right, how is that gonna work? Gotta get that one. Man, I think I'm not thinking this through exactly right. But I gotta just do it one thing at a time. I gotta paint it before I can. I gotta do it from the other side. Let's see, how does that work? How's that gonna work? How am I gonna pull that one over? Hey Parrot, how are you? Good morning. Man, I've been doing so well. I had this all figured out, and now all of a sudden I don't. I wonder if that worked. You know, we haven't had too much. Yeah, they won't go right behind each other. They sort of overlap a little. But not very much. And now I'm really messed up because now yeah, that was bad. That messed me up. Let me see if I can get the purple one back. No. Oh, now I gotta start the whole Blybee thing over. Alright, so that's a good lesson. Now we know you cannot put them right. You can't stack them like that. All right, let me remember how I did this before. No, that doesn't work. Let's see. It cannot be. Did I figure this out before? I was just thinking, you know, I didn't do it like that before. How did I do it? Or that I should have done it like that. That would have been so smart. But that's why. That's why I didn't do it like that before. Oh, shoot! That was so silly. All right, Chris, it's your fault. I'm calling them Chris deaths now. You brought that on yourself, and now I'm co-opting it. I could just call them gamer deaths. Oh, that would be nicer, since clearly it has nothing to do with you, and this is a perpetual problem for me, doing a really stupid thing. I didn't really need to do that, but it doesn't matter. I mean, me dying. I mean, it wasn't your fault that I did a stupid thing. Hey, Aster, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, another name that doesn't insult either one of us. Yeah, it's definitely like that. It's just silly deaths. Okay, so this is how far we got before. This is when we were stuck. It's going good, but we're having a little bit of getting our brains a little teased this morning. This one involves painting these two boxes different colors continuously. All right, now let's see here. Well, this one definitely needs to be purple so that we can get the other one, but I'm not really seeing what comes after that. Oh, no, let's see, because then it'll be blue. And I can get one past the other one. Oh, is that all there is to it? Oh, no, because I need to be on the other side. I need to be on the other side, but that's easy. I can do it. I got it. Is Is the purple one right here? Yes. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized. Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine. Yeah, that's what we're doing. There we go. A little slow, as I frequently am. That was a cool one. Interesting. Now, what's up with this situation? Because we don't care about these colors. Oh, that one's a laser. This one's paint. That kind of fakes you out, so you think they're all lasers, and paint, and then you just go strolling through. Which is something I would do. And in fact, almost just did. That was just a little pay attention one. I wondered if that was what was going to happen. Okay, so there was something a little bit trickier to it. I was just looking at that globe and thinking, let's see, can I make the ball fall all the way from here? Paint it pink and then call pink real quickly. Let's see if that works. Is it coming? I don't know. Alright, so that wasn't the answer. Darn, I thought I had it figured out. Yeah, I bet I got to run it too. That would have been too easy, right? But then I gotta run it and change these colors as I go. Oh, yikes, we know how much I love doing that. Running and acting at the same time. Well, that wasn't too bad. I just had to get it. Just had to get ahead of it. Yeah. Cool. That was fun, actually. That was kind of a fun and funny one. But now we probably got some horrifying thing. You know how this game kind of gives you a little taste that's easy at the beginning, and then it just makes that puzzle harder and harder as you go. So I suspect that's what happened there. Oh, look, we're outside. Yeah, right? We got a trophy last night for another Easter egg in Last of Us 2 that someone had to tell me because I didn't know. Went all the way back to the Naughty Dog games, Jazz and Dax. C had to tell me because I didn't know what it was. All right, I'm afraid to go in. Oh, we got the bouncy ones. We got everything. We got everything. So all we can do... Oh, look, we gotta get that one down there broken, so it'll shoot the laser to open that door. That doesn't look like a key door. There must be a chemical bottle here because there'd be no reason for us to go up. Okay, that opens that one. Got another box up top there. Alright, well, first things first, right? Oh, nope. Okay. Okay, how do we get up there? We gotta go up the other side and jump across. Alright, so that red laser, so we gotta change those jumpy things all to one color. Yeah, the yellow box was there when I got there. And then that'll take care of the slidey thing up at the top. So I think that's the next order of business. So what color? Does it matter what color we change them to? Or they just all need to be the same color? Yeah, it's just going to weigh down this one, but I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's a problem because I think we're going to drop it down on this side, right there where that blue, how are we going to do that? Yeah, right, yeah, we're going to drop it down through here, I guess. I'm gonna push it this way and drop it to here and then get it and push it off that way. And then it'll take the place of this yellow one. And the yellow one will go over to the other side. But I gotta figure this laser part out. That's how we're gonna get the blue one. Just trying to decide if it matters what color they are or they're just all the same color. And I gotta jump over and back. So I can't change them to the color I want all at once. So purple. Oh man, this is going to be so hard because I'm not going to be able to stop at the other side and think about it, which is what I'm going to want to do. So if I turn the laser off right now so I won't die if I fall through it. So I have orange. Oh, I can't do that because I got to go over and back. Oh, yes I can, can't I? I don't have to go over and back. So if I change these two, the purple and the yellow one, to orange, that's it. So if I turn the yellow one, which is going to be, purple is going to be 1, 2, 3. So 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the yellow one. 1, 7, and then 2. I think we'll do it. Whew. Oh, right away I mess it up. Nice. right away I mess it up. Now it's going to be 1, 7, and 1. There we go. Now they're all orange. Oh, look, now the paint's orange. Which is good. Then I can put the yellow. Wait, let me see how that's... I didn't realize that was also changing the color of the paint, and that's probably relevant, so I couldn't just pick a color out of the blue sky, which is what I did. Shoot, I hope that works. I think it does, actually. I think it actually works perfectly. This one will disappear, but I won't care because I'll be past there by the time I change the color. Okay. Oh, I got it. I think I should just be able to push this one down. Oh. Okay, let me think about that. Wait, how does that other one open? Wait a minute. How do I get that other one open? Oh, this laser down here. Okay. All right, so I do actually have to go through here. All right, let me paint this one. Okay. This is going to be tricky, so I have to jump and then jump back up. Okay, perfect. That wasn't tricky. That wasn't tricky at all. Oh no! Ha! No fair! So maybe I gotta push a box down there to take the place of that. And that box needs to be yellow. I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. Crap. So now do I have to turn those things all yellow? So that I can paint a box yellow. Or at least the one in the middle has to be yellow, that's all. I can paint the box yellow. Okay, Chris. If I'm still playing this tomorrow, you can laugh and point fingers at me, because that would be crazy. All right, let me think about this a minute. So I'm going to need the box to not be there. Wait. What? I need the box down below. Oh, you think putting the box down on the crumbly thing is not the right way to go. So the only other alternative is to run for it, and I don't think I can run fast enough. I just don't think that's possible. Cosmo. Hush. Hey. Even still, I mean, I'd have to change the color twice, well, 3 times. I mean, we can try it, but I don't think that... It doesn't matter whether they're there or they're not there once I get through this one. It's just a question of getting all the way across there. But we can try it. We can sure try it and see if that works. It would be awesome if it does. All right, let me think. So I change them. Would have to change to orange and then to yellow. Whoops. Whoop. Oh, perfect, Parrot. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Have a good day, Sunny. As you know, I often overcomplicate things, and clearly that was that. All right, let's see. There's going to be some boxes there somewhere we're just not seeing. Oh, no, there isn't. There aren't. And what's the paint color? Oh, it's this red thing is a big box. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. This red one will move. Oh, there's the key up there. Firstly, let's go up there and see what we can see. Oh, already we have a problem. We can't. Oh yeah, we can. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Did that paint color just change? No. Okay. That's not part of the puzzle. Oh, I thought I could jump up while it was going past. I wonder if that is the way, though. Or I don't even worry about that. I go to the other side with my red box. Wait a minute. Do I even need to do that? I think it's too tall. I think it's too... I don't think I can jump from that little ladder to that big ladder. But I can't get a box up there. I don't have another box to get. So I think you have to go up and across the top. I can, but where I need the ladder is up on the second level. I mean, where I need the boost. And I can't get it over there. I think this just has to do with changing the color of the red box for various things. See, if I turn it pink so I can climb up the ladder, the laser comes back on. I don't see one. That's what I was looking for. I think it's just this red one is the only box we have. So to turn the laser off, how does that even ever work? I think the laser goes before. Yeah, yeah, so you have to go the other way. You'd have to go the other way. and change that paint color up there. Yeah. Somehow. Let me see how this goes. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, there's a little bit of a pause there. I wonder if you really do have to. I wonder if you really do have to time this so that you're getting it just as the balloon goes by. Man, if that's the answer, that is going to be so tricky for me. Yeah, that might, I don't know, that seems too tight. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's this first part that I'm worried about right now. About how to get up this ladder. Let's see what happens when we get on that other pressure plate. What does that do? Whoops. The pink block, it blocks, it just sits there, so it's blocking me from climbing up the ladder. Yes. Okay, so the red one's going to sit here to open that. No, it doesn't fall. It just is in place. It won't fall. So the prob is the color of the green laser and the pink box. I mean, how would that help me in this getting the key part? Or are you thinking through till the end? Because I'm not worried about that part right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the key. I mean, do you think changing the color of that red box is gonna... Oh. Right, exactly. Right, exactly. I mean, it's not a box, but yes, I need that to stay yellow, and I need the paint to change to a different color. I need it to be a different color, yes, than the laser. Maybe it's a three-way thing, like change it pink, let me see here. Pink, and then yellow, and then purple. Oh, no, but that's the wrong, but I need pink last. Okay. So if I say purple, and yellow, and pink. Oh, maybe it's that, and I just have to figure out the timing. No. It feels like it's that, but I'm not sure it's just me that's not fast enough to do that. What about blocking? Oh, good one. Let's try that. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. That may well be it. Good one, Parrot. Yep, you so smart. Just kept thinking it can't be. Oh, okay, so I need this one to be... When I change that one to pink... I just need to move the box down. That's all. Well, or even the last one. No, I think it needs to be the last one. I don't think that's right, because when I change... Oh, let me see. Yeah, but see, then I need to change it. I think it has to be the last one. Because then when I change it to pink to move the block, that one will go back up. So it has to be the last one. Hey, Half-a-Bee, how are you doing? Oh, that was so stupid. I tell you, I was going to say sometimes, but really I think it's kind of all the time. I'm my own worst enemy. Oh, that's all right. That works. That probably, completely by accident, is... Oh, no! What did I just say? I cannot get out of my own way with this one. I just cannot get out of my own way. Oh, gosh. Everybody is, like, slapping themselves, right? They've given the face palm. Oh my gosh. Other than me for being, you know, basically an idiot. Yeah, all is well. Now we have it. Okay, now we gotta change the color of this paint. So it is... not yellow or blue. I think it can be any other color. Right? Shh! Hey! Stop it. Sometimes I think the other dog makes this dog think someone's there just to get a rise out of him. Because he won't stop barking. Cosmo! Cosmo! Shh! No, nobody's there. Okay. So if I make it be yellow... Yeah, I jump and switch color. Oh, why didn't that work? Oh, bad. That needs to be blue. Oh, man. So that goes away and the block goes away. No, it can't be yellow. Then it'll block the... Yeah, it needs to be blue. No worries. No worries. Alright, that's fine. I knew there had to be a specific color that it had to be. I just couldn't think ahead far enough to figure out what it was. Alright, so this is going to be 2. There we go. How are you doing, Half-a-Bee? There we go. Okay. Phew. All right, let's see. Wait a minute. Dang it. That's okay. I got that box the wrong color, but that's okay, right? Just get below the laser. And then, oh, how are we going to do that? No worries at all, Haffeby. Thank you so very much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Whoops. Alright, I gotta make pink. No, you're right. Red won't work. That's right. That's right. Hold on, you guys. Stop doing that. It also makes me get up. That one is such a troublemaker. So it has to be blue. So I have to get him all the way over there without repainting it. Quit! What the heck are you even barking about? Oh, there is somebody there. Hold on, you guys. For once, they were right. I was yelling at them for no reason. Oh, you know what, you guys? It is actually time for us to... Oh, it's well past time for us to take a break. Let me take my 3-minute break right now and deal with the dogs. And then I'll be right back to finish solving this puzzle. Okay, back. We've mostly decided it's okay. It's the gardeners, and they're outside the window, literally like 10 feet, 12, 15 feet from where I'm sitting. But I've closed the blinds so they can't see them anymore. Now they just have to forget they're there. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. So the first trick is to get over there, which is not that hard. Then the trick is going to be how to get back without repainting the box. Cause oh, I wondered how that was going to work. Morning, C. I apologize for the dog barking. Yeah. Shh. Stop. Stop it. The gardeners are here, and they're like, they saw them. Unfortunately, I had the blinds open, and they saw them. And now, even though I have the shutters closed, they cannot forget that they're here. Keep them from you? I'm not. What? I don't even know what you mean by that, VJ. What is it that you would like? Shh, Cosmo. I'm dog sitting. They're not my dogs. Oh, yeah, no. The little white one I've shown a few times because she'll get up in my lap, but the black one won't. He's kind of bigger. At least I don't think he will. All right, this is going to be the tricky part, you guys. Let's see. No! No, that's fine. That's fine. I know. They do spend a lot of time with me. Then when we get back from vacation, it'll be like a week. And then they'll... Oh, crap! And then they'll... my people will be gone again. And then I'll have them for a week, and then we'll have a month off. Yeah, they are mostly, or they're over here a lot, not all the time. All right, let me see. How does this work? Gonna work. So if I change it to chartreuse right now, you need to watch what? Oh, I missed something. Did you see the baby? Oh, I saw it, VJ. It was so funny. I thought they could have taken it further, but it was pretty funny. Maybe I need to change, I need to get on the other side of it over here, I think. That was really funny, really clever of somebody. You guys, VJ posted a video in the Discord. Oh man, I don't know how this works. Do I just run? Yeah, I think I can do that. There we go, there we go. Of a Monty Python and the Holy Grail Elden Ring mashup kind of a thing. It was really funny. Is it in the funny part of the Discord? VJ? I think that's where it is. There's the link to the Discord if you're not, if you haven't joined. It's really funny. Clever of somebody. Okay, that was the trick right there. Whew. Oh, that's cool. Look how it's changing them different colors. gosh. This one's paint and lasers. So if you've seen it, if you're in any Discord in combination with VJ, you may have already had an opportunity to see it. Alright, this one is a lot. I'm not even sure what we're doing here. So all we can do for... Oh, let's see. Let's push this. So box over here. And then we got a box up there. I don't know how we even get up there. And I don't know what these lasers in the lower left are doing. But we can't get up there from here. So this box... Let's see what the lever does too. Okay, but why do I care about that? Because why am I going down there? Huh. I guess I have to go up and over, but I'm not sure how to get up there. Man, I don't see any way to get up there. Well, you'll know it after you watch me play it, so Parrot, you know, pretty soon you'll be in the Elden Ring world if you still hang with us when we start playing it. Okay, so we can make the box drop down, but why do we want to do that? Okay, this one's for science then. We're going to drop the box and see what happens. Maybe it makes a ladder come down somewhere or something. Oh no, but then I would have to die. Yeah, he's not going to be able to jump. Jumping is not going to help. How do I get up there? I'm afraid this thing underneath might be a red herring. Okay, change our perception of how we look at things. Well, let's shove the box down and see what happens, even if we have to kill ourselves. Okay, nothing happened. That would be hilarious. Man, I'm completely flummoxed. I have no idea. No idea at all what to do here. Can we jump on top of this paint one? Oh, wait, get back over there. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Let me turn the laser thingy back on. Does that also stop the paint from moving? Okay, that's how we do it. Whoops, now it's just some platforming. what's the pattern? Whoops, I think I need to get it on the way back. Oh, shoot. Do it again. Okay. Oh, but now I got all these lasers. I thought I was being so clever. So it's another one of these deals where I need the lever on to get up here, but I need the lever off to turn these lasers off. And look at all those lasers across the top. Oh, I gotta stop them at just the right time so that I can stair step them up here. All right. Let's see here. Oh, man. Oh, I just gotta move the box. All right, let's see. There we go. Oh, but the box has to be here so that... Oh, golly! How does this work? Man, how does this work? Man, if there ever was a give up moment, this is really getting close to what it is for me, because I cannot figure this out. I keep thinking I have it. What? I'm sorry, Parrot, I don't even understand what you're saying. What difference does the color of the box make in getting up there to the top? Okay. I don't understand that, but I'll certainly do it. Wait, let me get the paint colors farther apart so I can get them. Oh, that won't work because blue. I gotta get it painted first. Well, I don't care about that. It's the trip back, not the trip over that matters. Okay, but when I change it to purple, all right, now let me switch sides here. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't understand why having the box orange is going to have any difference on my being able to jump up to the top up there. Or how this is even going to work. Okay. Then if I make it blue, to keep my box from being painted blue, I lose my ability to push the box across. Yeah, I don't get this one at all, period. I don't get the way I was figuring it out, and I don't get the way you were figuring it out either. Morning, Lack. How are you? So we're all quietly sitting here while Parrot figures this puzzle out, because I'm not understanding it at all. I'm a little frustrated with this one, I have to say. I just don't understand that, why I care about that at all. Like, why do I care what color that box is? If I can get up to the ladder on the second floor with the switch off, then I just go up and over. Hey, to Cameron, welcome in, welcome in. I mean, I get you. I mean, or at least I don't get you, but I'm happy to keep the box orange, but I don't know how to keep it orange. I think at some point there's a time when these things are like checkerboarded. Whoops. And that might be the way, because I think you can push it. I think I can get it across if they're checkerboarded. Oh, they don't stay. They just change back and forth. Shoot. Hey, Kim. Yeah, I don't know where, I don't know where Parrot is going with that one. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I need a little more blue to get it across. Well, I've missed you too. I'm very happy to see you here. This game, I've really enjoyed this game, but I have to say this puzzle right here, in an escalation of the puzzles becoming increasingly harder, this one right here, I don't get at all. Yeah, I'm trying. For the 31st. Yeah, I do understand that, Parrot, that it has to do with where the gap is and all that, but there's a lag to pushing the lever. It doesn't push instantly, so that part's a problem. All right, let's see if we turn blue off. If we turn purple off. So Kim, and is that a certification exam, if I'm remembering correctly? That's what I thought, and hopefully then give you a cert you need for the job you want. I'm sorry, Parrot. I know you're getting frustrated with me, but I don't understand where you're going, and that's not. Yeah, I'm trying. I really am trying. All right. Well, that's promising right there. If we get the blue a little farther across. Okay, let's think about this timing a minute here. Because the minute I turn the blue off, and I still don't understand why I care if the box is orange, so that's not helping either. Oh, it didn't turn all the lasers off up above. So we're going to have a blue-purple laser problem up above, too, when we're trying to go across. Yeah, but even if it's orange, whether I change that color up there, it's kind of still, I mean, it still remains an issue to me that it's going to be one color or the other. I can't, maybe I can, I mean, I can't walk between those. I can't stand between those. And if I get the other box down, then it sits on the pedestal over there, and then I don't care what color this box is. That's the only box I need, I think. Oh, and then I turn the world orange. Wait, stopping the lever stops blue. Oh, right, of course. But stopping the lever stops them anyway, and then it doesn't matter what color the world is, right? They're just stopped. So it still goes back to the problem of how to get up there to begin with. Okay. I mean, I don't understand it, but I'm willing to go with it. But I can't figure this first part out yet. Yeah, probably. Or I'm not. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think too. I think that's too. I think the question of how to get up to the deal up there is more the point right now. But I don't know how to do that either, so that's a problem. And that, I think the switch has to be stopped to get up there. Take the box halfway, then switch the color. Yeah, but no, that doesn't do anything to Cameron. I can show you, but the box just falls off and disappears and respawns. So, irrespective of the color of the box, the problem remains that the box needs to be on this pressure point over here, this pressure plate, in order to open that lever up there. And then the box has to be, and you can jump on these things to get up there, but then the lasers are on across that ladder up there. What? But I thought you wanted the box to be orange. Yes, that's what I need, Kim, but it's how to get there. So here's the issue. If I turn the thing off, I can create, so I can't, if I jump up there on the top of these paint spreaders, just hang on 1 second, okay? If I turn so I can jump up there by jumping on the top of these paint spreaders, but when I get there, the lasers are on, so I can't climb up the ladder. I can turn the lever to stop the things going back and forth, and I can even make a nice little stair step, but not one that engages with this box being over here, which is the starting point for jumping on, that gets me all the way up to the top, right? Watch. So in order to get up to the lower one, I need like there-ish, even if I move the box so it's barely on the pedestal. But then the purple one, the purple paint spreader is too far away for me to get up. And if I make them be a nice little stair step like that, I don't have a box over here to jump off of to get onto the first one. So that's the problem I'm trying to deal with. I'm not sure what Parrot is thinking. I'm sure he's right because he's gotten a lot of these, but I just don't get the whole orange box situation at all. Can you jump on the stair step from another point on the ramp? So move the box. No. I mean, how can I jump up there? There's no other place to jump up there from except the box. It's too low. And if I move the box to get up there, that closes, and then I can't get up there to push the pink box down. I can't get over there. So that's the problem I'm trying to figure out. And I think Parrot's is seeing something further down the road that I'm not seeing. Okay. So, Parrot, you still think this box needs to be orange for some later thing. So let me see if I can see why that would be. Because I honestly, I don't see how I'm going to keep it orange. So you want me to be... So I can get the checkerboards, but only if I'm kind of out here in the middle. Not if I'm over here turning the box. Turning the switch. I think. Right? Yes. Question away. And there is a lag between when you push the switch and how the paint goes, so it's hard to kind of keep the checkerboard pattern, which is, I think, what we need, the checkerboard pattern, I guess. And then they just sit there and do that. Okay, that might... No, it won't, because I won't be able to push the box once I turn the color. Oh, gosh. I don't get it. I may have to watch a YouTube on this one, you guys. It's probably something really obvious. I mean, I don't get how to keep the box orange, and I also don't get how to jump up. So if I change the background color... No, we've looked at that. See, there's no... That's a good question. In this color, you can see everything, and there isn't anything else. So we have two issues. One is how to keep the box orange, which is the angle Parrot's working on, and I don't understand how to do that. And the other is how to get up top, and I don't understand how to do that either. So... I can't believe I'm still struggling with this right now. I've had a few moments, you guys, where I've said this is the closest to rage quitting I've come, but I'm going to say it again, because this one really has me befuddled. So I can get this box over to here. I mean, what matters is getting it back, not getting it over, but blue paint on the right and pink on the left. Well, I can wait, can you have the blue paint on the right? No. You mean to be able to jump up on them? No, watch how they go. So if the blue paint is on the left, by the time it's close enough for me to jump on it, that's probably even a stretch. Then the purple one is too far over for me to get back to the up to the ledge there. That's as far left as the blue box can be, as the box can be. Yeah, I can't even get it from there. But you can see that it needs to be a tiny bit over, but then I won't be able to get... Oh, wait, I got there. Okay. Yeah. So I can get up there, but now I can't get up the next step. There's just no way I can get there from that purple one. And I'm not even quite sure what to Google to get this one without watching this whole thing. I mean, I know there's a way to do it, and I suspect that, yeah, and I think what, I might be wrong, I don't mean to be speaking for you, Parrot, but I think what Parrot's figuring out is that it's going to need to be orange later, and then I'm going to be sorry if I get all the way up there and then it isn't orange, and then I'm going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I should have done what you said. And I'm trying to do it, but I can't figure out how to do that either. I just need that other box down here to make this work. Hey, Sazzy, how are you? And there's no way he's jumping high enough from there. I really need both of them over here in order to make it work. Yeah, I don't think I can jump there from here. And I think that the purple one has got to be out from under that ledge in order for it to go. Same as you, Sazzy, leaving on Saturday. I think that's when you're leaving too, right? Sazzy and I are both going on vacation at the same time. But then Sazzy is going to be gone for 2 weeks, and I'm only going to be gone for 1 week. So I need the pink box down here in order to get the pink box down here. That's basically the problem. Alright, you guys, I'm going to try to lift this up, because I can either go off stream, say we're done, and Google it, or I can Google it while you're watching me. Let's see, Hugh. Okay, great. I think, Parrot, I'm sorry if you're not talking anymore because you think I wasn't paying attention. I really was trying to do it. I just couldn't figure out how to keep the box orange. Okay, go ahead, Lack. Let me get it back to the beginning. Hold on, let me get it back. Or you can read it. Either way. You can just tell me what to do, one after the other. Let's drop the box. So we'll get back to the start. Now yeah. Ooh, I almost got squished. Okay. Lack, you want to walk me through it? I think with this blue-purple thing is these checkerboards. The lever's kind of annoying. The lever on the left will stop the movement of the paint platforms. Head over to it, and right when the... Hold on a minute. Right when... Wait a minute. Right when the aqua painter is on the far left, turn aqua. When the purple painter reaches the far left, hit the lever. Okay, when the aqua painter is on the far left, so keep it going for now. When the aqua painter is on the far left, hit aqua. Okay. Oh, okay, and then when the purple one is on the far left, hit the lever. Okay. Like that, I'm assuming. turn then push the, wait, what? Head over to, wait. Okay, the lever on the left will start, okay, head over to it. And right when the aqua painter is on the far left, turn aqua. Sorry, you guys, I'm leaning over, you can't see me, but I have to do that so I can read it. When the purple painter reaches the far left, hit the lever. Turn purple. And push the orange box over to the right so it's halfway on, halfway off. Okay, so this is cool. So this is going to keep the box orange, like Parrot keeps telling us we need to do. Okay. Push the orange box. Let me see. So it's halfway on, halfway off. Stand on the orange box and turn aqua. Oh, because then it'll stay on purple. So this solves your issue, Parrot. Parrot's probably left. Oh God, I almost did such a stupid thing. All right, that gets what Parrot wants us to do. That's awesome. All right, Parrot, we got our orange box, so you'll get your justification. Pull the orange box to the button. Head left. Yeah, you're happy now. So now we're gonna do this. Head left. Pull the orange box on the button. Head left and hit the lever. Okay, now what I don't understand, turn orange. Oh, that's so smart. Okay, that is, everybody high five. High five, y'all. Okay, now let me do this part. This part I get, because I've done this before. It's a little tricky, but I've done it. I gotta remember how. Whoops! Don't do anything stupid. That's a tough call for me. Okay, now get over here. Turn orange. I never could see it, Parrot, what you saw. I believed you, but I couldn't see it. Okay, climb up on the board, your way up, turn orange, go up the ladder, go to the right, and pull the pink box onto the block right. And yes, everyone, I get that this is a giant cheat, but I just don't care because I couldn't have done it otherwise. Turn orange, turn aqua to drop the box. Okay? Man. Okay. Turn orange to pull the box over to the bridge. What? Okay, now I gotta work through this one slowly because it's too many words. To drop the box. Now turn. I know, I couldn't have done it. I have no shame about having y'all help me with this because I couldn't have done it. Okay, turn orange and pull the box over the bridge to the third block from the left. Third block from the left. What? Oh, okay. 1, 2, I think it's kind of in the middle-ish. Kind of hard to see where the third block from the left is, but... Okay, I see it. I have my eyes on it. It's this one. Okay. to the third block from the left. Hit the lever when the platforms make the staircase. Oh, okay. But I've got to have that other box on the block. Let me go move that one. Right? Oh, it is on it. Durr. Okay. Couldn't see it because, you know, it was invisible. Alright, now I gotta watch this part. I'm not sure about this third block from the left part. Why can't it be on this one? Okay. Climb up. Hit the lever when the platforms climb up, turn purple, and go up the ladder. Oh! Boom! You guys are the best. I'm not doing a cheat counter on this one, but if I were, I would definitely take that cheat. But Lack, Parrot, you all are now, must be in every puzzle game I ever play again for the rest of my life. You're committed. All right. Man, we better be getting close to the end of this game. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We know how this one works. Well, I think we know how this one works. Well, sometimes that's what it takes, my friend. Yeah, it's getting close for me. If we weren't so close to the end, yeah, I probably wouldn't be loving on this game as much as I am. So this one's going to have to do clearly with, you know, color changing and... Oh, let's see. There's no box down here. Oh, but we do have the skulls that we can ride up. So I think that's what we're doing, is riding the skulls up and jumping off. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Black. I know you're absolving yourself of responsibility for having to keep doing this for me. I totally get it. Okay. So I can see how we get the key. I think I can see how we get the key. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. So that's going to be... Yeah, I got to ride the skull up, but I got to get the whole lasers up above and the color and all that going. Okay. Thanks, Slack. Abby gave me a posture check channel redeem, and I did not see it. I'm so sorry. I don't know if she's still in here. Sorry about that, Abby, if you are still in here. All right, so they change colors. Oh, either way it would work, but definitely I get it even more with the work, you know, having to do that pesky work thing. All right, let me think about this a minute. So when the skull comes down, it's going to turn yellow. So I have to get on it and then... No, because then the pink lasers are going to hit me. I have to turn it yellow. I have to turn it yellow first so that the lasers don't... So it doesn't paint itself yellow. As it comes down... Then I have to change it pink so I can get on it once it's lower. And then change it back to yellow, I guess, so that I can jump on it. Right, that doesn't work because then the lasers are there. It has to not be pink because lasers. Yeah. I wish they were cables. So it has to be yellow so that I can turn the lasers off. Maybe that's the trick. Let it get painted yellow and then that's what it is, I think. Then when I jump, I turn it to pink so the lasers turn off. Right? So let it get painted yellow. And then, no, because I won't be able to get on it. Wait a minute, let me think about it again. Then turn it. Yeah, the minute I turn it to yellow so that I can get in there. Okay. Okay. Well, but I have to get up and over to that ladder. Do you see where the ladder is to get down there? I have no other way to get down there. So I have to ride the skull up in order to get where that box is to get down the ladder, to get across to the key. Right? I don't think I have any other way to get down there. I mean, maybe I need to do it like it's going to make me jumpy chain. Oh, wait, you guys, I'm stupid. I'm just massively stupid. Some days it's more than other days. Oh, but I can't jump. Okay, so I have to make... So forget about that for a minute. I have to get... I can't jump. I have to be able to walk across. Which means I have to get the skull a different color. Without riding it up. You're right, Parrot. Alright. Yeah, that's right. I gotta do that. I have to get the skull going. Yeah. Let me think about this a minute. Okay. Yeah, exactly. But I have to... Can I do them? Yeah, the problem is how to get them all changed. So I can probably do the first two, because that also triggers the next guy, the first guy, to drop again. Start on the right and work my way back. Yeah, that's right. Right. Okay, so let me think about that a minute. So this guy needs to be painted. This guy already is yellow, but he needs to be yellow. So... And then I turn pink off. And he goes back up. Oh, but now he's going to come back down. I should have started not all the way over here, right? No, I can just do that. That's fine. And he can come down and go back up. Oh, sometimes, I tell you what. They just make things so much harder than they have to be almost all the time. That's the sad part, is it really is, like, almost all the time. Okay. And that's how we'll get the, that is how, oh, but now look what happens. Now when we change, yeah, but I do. We have to cover the holes, because now when I change the box to yellow, yeah, we need to change the color of this box for one thing, because when I change to yellow, to get through the box, the pink laser is gonna be, yeah, exactly. I just gotta think how to do it. Now I gotta change them back, I think. I gotta keep the box. Gotta make the skull be pink again. No, I just have to change them all back. Oh wait, but then how will I get back up here, right? Yeah, but then, oh, because I'll have the box and I can climb up on the box to do it. Wait a minute. I think I gotta go back. Wait, let me push this box down first. Okay, now I gotta go up, go back across. Except I can't now because I just repainted the skull. Let's see, come back down here, skull. Come on. Oh, I changed it to purple. I'm sorry, Parrot, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I just need to get that part done. Okay, so it doesn't matter what color the box... Oh, but now I've got the box back yellow. I've just got to go change all the skulls back. I have to basically do what I did before, right? So then I can move the box, and the skull will block the lasers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right here. Because there is no way to paint the box. It's all about, other than yellow at that very first one. Wait, what was your question, Lack? When the box turns pink, you should pull it back. When then it's pink, it won't disappear. Well, I can't turn the box pink. There's no way, there's no paint for me to turn the box pink. Right? The only color I can turn it is yellow, which is right there at the beginning. Because you can't lift the box up. So all the box's job is going to be to block the lasers. But I need the skull. Wait, so the pink skull turned the box a different color? Is that what you're saying? That the skull hitting the box changed the box's color? Because that's going to be a problem. I mean, I think what I have to do is change the skulls back to the same color as their paint, because none of the skulls are yellow in their natural color. And then the box can stay yellow and it'll block the laser as I walk along underneath. Then the only tricky part is getting on the box and jumping up to the thing before the skull crushes me. So I'm curious though, Lack, if that's the case, that the skull, the box changes color when the skull drops on it. Let's do that a test. Yeah, it may be. Well, I don't have to go back across the top, Parrot, because I can jump on the box to get up there. Right? Yeah, but I only have to get... Oh, that's right. Then I'm going to be moving the box along. Yeah, you're right. I am going to have to keep changing them. I'm just going to constantly have to keep changing them. But for the first one, I need the box to not be yellow. Yeah, so I have to... How is that going to work anyway? As I'm cruising along underneath. I can't like come back and move it and then that one gets opened. Oh, you guys. I hate to go right back to the walkthrough, but I thought I had this figured out. It's the having to move it every time is going to be a problem. I wonder if there's one color that doesn't affect... No, because the box is going to block the laser, see, from coming down in the hole. Unless you're saying it doesn't matter because I can change the color and then the laser doesn't work anyway. That may be. So if I make this one blue and an orange laser hits me, so what? No, I can't do that. That it's not a red herring. If the background's orange, then I can't get through which would make the laser not hit me. Then the barricade is in the way. I can't believe I'm going to be playing this game yet another day. Yeah, right. So it really only helps. Yeah, see, that's what happens. So the box blocks the laser. But that means I have to keep moving the box and... Hey, Sticky! And I don't know how I do that. Because every time I change it, I'm not going to be able to get back in. We're solving a very challenging puzzle here, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to go back to the walkthrough. Okay, so the box... Wait, I don't know that. Hold on. I want to see if the box changes color when the skull hits it. I don't know if that's relevant, but it might be. Yeah, this one's really... This whole level... I should have finished this game... Well, I shouldn't think of it that way. Never mind. I'm not going to do that to myself. I want to see if the box changes color when the skull hits it. That's what I want to see. Okay. Okay. So how do you want me... I'm glad you did, Sticky. I hope all is well with you. Can I get a shouty for Sticky, please? I'll give the shouty, Parrot. You're trying to help me figure this out. Okay, hold on. Let me give the shouty. Oh, thank you. Okay, the box doesn't have... So start me at the beginning. Put the box where? Okay. Oh, halfway out from the alcove. Not blocking the thing, like right there. Or yes, blocking. No, to the far right, and then back a little. Why did I just let that happen? Like, why did I do that? Yeah, that was ridiculous. Why did I do that? All right, we know how to do this part, though. Wait, okay, all you guys, hold on. The first thing I need to do is get to the box, so let me do that part. Change all these skulls colors, because that part I do know how to do. Without doing anything too stupid. Well, that's what I'm doing right now, right? I'm changing them to match the cannons on the bottom, right? Is that what you're saying? Okay. So let me get the box down there. And if anybody, I think, Parrot, you looked this up the other day, yesterday, and I had, from the start, I'm trying to decide if I want to just push on and finish the game. It kind of depends. Okay. It kind of depends how much there is left. But does it change color? Yeah, I don't think the skull changes the color of the box. I think just the paint does. Let's see. Hold on a minute. But I don't... Oh, wait, I don't care about that. Hold on a minute. Just hold on a minute. Everyone, hold on just a minute. Okay. Okay, how did I do this before? Yeah, I think that maybe that was an optical illusion or something, Lack. I don't think the skull changed the color of the box. But I think I've done this. I don't think I should have done this like this, because now I don't know how I'm going to get... How did I get past it before? Ugh. All right, we're going to give that a whirl, because I want to see it. Let me get these changed back again. Yeah, I get how to push the box off the off the lever, off the thing. I just didn't give myself any room to get down past it. That is the problem. But maybe what Lack is saying, that lets me get past the box. Oh, then I have to go back across the top. Right. Okay. I can't not let the box fall. Oh, you mean just let it sit there a minute? Cosmo, just stop. There's nobody even here anymore. You're right. Interesting though, but it doesn't stay. So, doesn't stay, and that is a problem. I mean, it's not a problem, but that doesn't help us because it doesn't stay that color. Well, I don't need to pull it back. I need to, yeah. I mean, I don't need to pull it back. I just need, oh, I see what you're saying. After it turns, yeah. Yeah, the yellow paint. Yeah, I don't think having the box be pink, well, I don't know, but I'm not sure having the box be pink is relevant. Maybe it is. I mean, I can switch it. I can switch it to yellow. There we go. Okay, now it's pink. I don't know if that helps us or hurts us, I just don't know. But I need the skull to be yellow for me to get back across. So let me push the box down. Yeah, just hang on. Everybody hang on just a second. Whoops. Oh, well, that's all right. I can still do that. It doesn't matter because now I can jump down. But you're saying the end game won't work if the box is pink. So that was just an experiment. All right, now we got to die or something. How are we going to do it now? And then it didn't change. Yeah. But that's all right. I wanted to see what Lack was saying about the skull being the skull changing the color of the box. Wait. Yeah. So now I can get down. But Parrot is saying that won't work because the box has to be yellow. Yeah, right. It's fine. It doesn't matter, Parrot. Doesn't matter how it happened, but I was saying it didn't happen, and now we can see that it did. Okay. So, does the box need to be yellow? That is the question. Okay. Right, exactly. Okay. All right, so let me kill myself. And we'll do it again. This part we know how to do. Kazi. Cosmo, hush. Oh, pink and purple sometimes get me a little bit. Okay. No, dog sitting again. I'm leaving on Saturday so that I can, I mean, not so that, but I'm leaving on Saturday so that I won't have him for a week. And then both me and the dog owners will be back, and then they'll be home for a week, and then they're going to leave again. Okay, so Parrot, now am I changing the skulls all back to the other color, to their original color? Shh. Parrot, am I changing the skulls all back? I'm making this like it's his responsibility, which of course it isn't, but he started me on this path. Okay, I get that part, but as I run across, do I need to change the skulls back, or do we don't care? Alright, too late. Sorry. I needed to have more patience. So I need to have the skulls changed back to their original color, yeah? Turn yellow off. Okay. Okay, that one is, but the lime green one I need to fix. Okay, they're all back. I'm on the left. Now what do you want me to do? And jump up? So am I going to jump up and turn the world pink? How am I going to do that before that thing crushes me? Can I turn it pink now? Okay, now the world's pink. Okay. So how is that going to help? So when I turn it yellow so I get through. Oh, cool. Okay, now down to the bottom. Turn it yellow. Got through this one. Oh, you're a genius. You're a genius. You win the prize for this one. Of course, we haven't got out the door yet, but this was the part we were worried about. Oh, look, that other now they're messed up. God dang it. How is that one purple again? God dang it. Didn't work. God damn it. Wait. No, because I have to have it purple to get through. So close. I can't fix it from down here. You can't change the color when you're in the block. See? Oh, turn the skull on. Well, what? I can't turn the skull on, you guys. It's not purple. It won't turn the skull on. And if it is purple, I can't get through. Yeah. So close. And if I move the box, yeah, but did they come down while I was running underneath them? No. So what happened to that purple one? No, look, it doesn't, see? That purple one, I need to change that purple one from in the middle. I think that's what happened. Alright, hold on. I think I got it. I just got to be here when I change this one. Oh no, see there, that's okay. That one changes, goes back when it goes up. It's this purple one. No, those are barricades. This one's fine. This one's fine. It'll go back. I just need to be here. I did it from the far left, and so it came back down when I came back. Parrot's still right. I just didn't have them set properly. Okay. I think it still works. Okay, so then yellow. Blue. Purple. Let's see how much farther, guys. I'm tempted to just push on, honestly, because I think we're pretty close. I mean, my brain is saying I don't know how many more of these puzzles I can do, but I also think we're very close to the end. So let's just see where how we go. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we can start tomorrow with this game and then switch to a different game. But just, you know, it would be nice to finish. Or not. I don't know. Lack, thank you so much for the lurk. Have a good meeting. And also thank you so much for your help with this game. Really appreciate it. Okay. It would just be funny if this was the last puzzle before the end, and then we would start tomorrow. We would play this one puzzle, and then we'd be done. I know, right? It's just like, So that yellow box is going to be the pressure plate. I just wish I knew how much was left, because that would help inform me of whether I should go on or whether I should stop. This is definitely a good, you know, Alzheimer's prevention game, like Sudoku, but more fun. Okay, so we're gonna need the laser. Wait. Okay, what is... Oh, because it has to be yellow. Do I just go down there and move the box further away? No, the box has to be red. So I have to push the box. I get it. I think I get it. Turn the laser off. Oh, but then I have to keep the box red. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. Oh, but then yellow, of course, opens this big chasm in the floor. Cover the paint. But of course I can't get up there without the box. No worries, Cam. Thank you so much. It was so good to see you, my friend. We've missed you. I needed to have stayed up there where I came in. And then we can paint the box red and then move that big box at the top to cover the paint in each slot. Let's see if there's any way to fix that before I kill myself. Let me get this box back over here. Yeah. The question is about the getting up and getting down. So I can easily move the box. I can easily move the box over here, but then it's still a problem on the way back. Right? Yeah, that one's not a problem. That one I get. It's blocking this second one that I am having trouble with. Hide blue. Where's the switch? I don't see a switch. Oh, I gotta... Wait. You mean this laser switch? Yeah, we can't do that because when it's blue, the box is also blue at the moment. So, that takes the weight off the pressure point, the pressure plate. Okay, here I am. There's no... Is there a switch here and I'm just not seeing it? I don't see a switch here, Parrot. Oh! This switch. But don't let it turn blue. Okay, I'm with you now. I'm with you now. Sorry, I was not seeing that switch at all. Uh-oh. Problem. Problem! Can I jump on it? Yes, not a problem. Okay. Got that. Oh, and then I can jump up and get the key. That's what you're saying. Because red, that's why the box down below needs to be red first before we do this. Okay. Yeah, right, exactly. So it just goes back to how to block the paint. I mean, we can do it going over, but how to do it on the way back, I don't get. Parrot's like, just give me the controls. Look, we have another box up there. We need that long box up here so we can get the other box down and block both of those blocks. Block both of those. How would we do that? Got to write a skull up. Yeah. So we're gonna have to get that box back. So which pressure plate was the one that opened this one? Let's see. That blue box. Of course. Damn blue box. Yeah. And let me paint this box blue first so I can see it. Wait, can I change? Oops. Okay. Not getting it, but trust you. I feel like I need to get the other big box down before I do anything else. Drop down and push box to the far left and then pull it back. Well, but how am I going to do that? Oh, if I cover this one, I can do it. Oh, but now I've turned that one. How would I do that? Because, yeah, now I got to change this one back to yellow. But because when I get to the blue paint, if I turn blue to turn the paint off, I'll also fall into the hole. Well, I might be able to jump. All right, let's see. Let me push this. Let me get this one yellow again. Probably didn't pull it. Oh yeah, I did. Good. Okay, sorry, Parrot. What? Drop down and push the box on the far left. Alright, let me get this back some other color so I can see what I'm doing. On the far left, and pull it back, but don't let it turn blue. The problem is, how do I pull it back without using the top box to block the paint colors? Which is why I need the red one down. And in order to get the red one down, okay, so now what are you suggesting that I do? It doesn't block the paint because you didn't want me to turn it to, you wanted me to leave it yellow, so it doesn't block the paint. That's why I need the red one to block those two. I mean, unless I'm just not seeing something, but I think I need the red box down so I can have two boxes covering those two paints. Okay, so tell me what you want me to do right now. So go back up there and do the paint and get the red box down and block the colors. Hey, Esther. I'm driving Parrot crazy because once again, he and I are not seeing things the same way. I'm sure he would like me to just hand him the controls. Okay. So I'm not worrying about this red box right this very second. Yeah. Whoops. So I'm back to needing to get the, so we still have the same problem basically, which is that I need to get this blue box to be yellow, I think, for right now. Oh, get over here. Okay. Because I need to be able to make that lever work. Right? Yeah. Any color will do. Okay, now I gotta ride the skulls up. Wait. Might need this one. Yeah, so that one can just fall. Go, you just sit there for a minute. So then the question is, what color do these ones need to be, if they need to be a particular color? Well, I can keep this one yellow. No, I can't. I don't think I can. Because when it blocks this hole, it's gonna turn blue. Right. That one I know. Which is what I'm doing. Okay, now we're just going to turn this one red and bring it back across. I know, surprising that I could have figured any of it out, but this little tiny bit. Okay, but now the problem that we have... Oh no, because that's a different lever. Right. Okay. Now this one needs to be on this lever. Grab on, buddy. Why is that not working? Why are you not grabbing? There we go. Wait, I thought that was the... I thought that was a lever that opened that top one. Oh, no. Sorry. This does work. Right, I'm just getting a little turned around in my thinking. Yeah, right. That part I got. Whew. Okay, now... What opens... Okay. Yeah, if I'd have died there, again, I'm going to be threatening to rage quit. Oh no! Now what? No, because I have to get past this laser, so how is that going to work? Oh, you guys. Oh, now I need the yellow box over there to block the laser, I think. Okay, that's fine. We can do that, I think. Can we? Right, and then I can turn it yellow to run through. That's the trick. Okay, golly, Miss Molly. Wait. I don't know if this is going to work, you guys. I don't think there's enough room. Yeah, but right under the column. So what was holding that column up? Are we good? Oh, that's that one over there. But look, when I turn it to blue... No, that's okay. All right. Okay. Again, overthinking, that's my middle name. Oh my gosh. I don't know, you guys. I think I'm going to stop. And even if we start tomorrow with just a tiny little bit of this game and then we switch to a different game, I think I'm okay with that, because honestly, I just feel like my brain is broken. It would be a pain if this was the last room. I'll have wished we played on. Wait, we're behind the thing, so we're gonna care about this when we come back up. I bet the key is at the bottom. What do we think? Should we press on or should we stop? Hey, Still Dragon. Oh, it's not. It's only behind me on the first one. And isn't the next one a big puzzle too? I'm gonna stop, you guys. I have to take care of the dogs. I have to do all that. So tomorrow, what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid over right now. So hang with us. So what we'll do tomorrow is we'll start here. We'll do these last two puzzles, and then we'll play something like 60 Seconds Reatomized or Inscription, which is a creepy card game, just to finish out the stream. I can't believe it's taken me this long to solve this. Yeah, me too, Parrot. And I really appreciate your help, everybody's help. Anyway, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And then that'll take us through the week. So this has been a great game, but this last part has really just been so hard. All right, let's see who's on. So we can either watch 7 Days to Die or we can watch Tomb Raider. Lucas is playing Tomb Raider. Cleaver and Smoke are playing 7 Days to Die. We haven't raided over to Lucas for a minute, so I'm kind of leaning in that direction. So let me give us the raid command, although I have to say, I'm not using it as much as I should be, but let's do it. Sorry. Oh, okay. Just stay for the raid so we can raid in and then then leave. Just so we'll have the numbers, Parrot, if you don't mind. He's playing Tomb Raider 2, if that helps. I mean, do what you want. Do what you want. I'm obviously not in charge of what you do. Sorry. Okay, you guys, there's our raid thing, so copy that. And then let me give Lucas a shouty. So you'll have the link. All right, you guys, thank you so much. This has been a tough morning. I really appreciate it. Aster, if only you guys are so unruly. I'll see you this afternoon at 4 p.m. for Last of Us 2, where things are getting pretty exciting also. Here we go. Let's say hi to our good friend, Lucas. Bye, you guys.